Today I will share with you strategies for financial freedom, and I will start by asking you the following two questions. What is the best way for you to achieve financial freedom? And what impact will achieving financial freedom have in your life? Welcome to the Financial Legacy Podcast. I am your host, Maria Ellis. On every episode, I will bring you my perspective and the perspective of my guests on financial planning and financial legacy topics. Here on the Financial Legacy Podcast, we're changing lives one person at a time by creating your own financial plan and financial legacy to help you create and enjoy your financial success. Connect with us at financiallegacy.live for your complimentary consultation. In my book, Achieve Financial Freedom, A Roadmap to Financial Success, I taught you about investment strategies. Investing is easy once you learn the investment strategies and you are committed to investing for your financial well-being. However, the most challenging part is to believe that you can achieve and will succeed in achieving financial freedom. Remember that decisions, not conditions, determine your destiny. Again, I repeat, decisions, not conditions, determine your destiny. Therefore, take control of your finances. One of the most important steps on the road to financial freedom is to create a specific investment strategy unique to your own financial objectives. You can start on your journey to achieving financial freedom by thinking about how best to create a comprehensive financial plan that is the right financial plan for you. Start by creating an annual budget detailing all your income, all your expenses, and any specific amounts that you're going to set aside for your monthly investments. Think about where in your budget you could comfortably make changes. What are your monthly expenses that you could eliminate or reduce to enable you to have more money to save and start investing? If you find this process a little challenging, I encourage you to work with a fiduciary advisor to help you create a short and a long-term plan and financial objectives, including a portfolio growth based on your own risk tolerance and time horizon. That's very important. Your investment strategy will guide you in your day-to-day decisions on investments. You could invest in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, and you may consider either managing your money or consulting with a fiduciary advisor to guide you in this process. Learn about alternative investments for your portfolio, including real estate and precious metals like gold and silver. Buying real estate, home ownership is a useful way to invest and build equity over time. There are various ways to invest in real estate to build equity and to create cash flow. For instance, owning rental property is a good way to create additional income and to postpone having to pay capital gains. When planning for retirement, you need to consider how much money you will need to live your dream life. You will need to make some assumptions as to the length of your retirement years and create a realistic budget and investment plan for any foreseeable situations, such as sickness, as an example. It is important for you to learn to manage your retirement account. Should annuities or long-term care be part of your retirement portfolio? Annuities provide you with an opportunity to grow your future income while also deferring options to help protect against inflation and any potential market downturns. In your golden years, having long-term care insurance is helpful because it covers long-term care services, including custodial care. Learn about the advantages and disadvantages of life insurance. The motivation behind the life coverage is to give monetary assurance to your surviving independence. Therefore, it is essential to investigate your desired lifestyle and budgetary circumstances before buying life insurance protection. I would love to help you create the grandest possible vision for all of your life right now and for your future self, including health and fitness, career, your financial goals, social, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, love relationships, parenting, and of course, stewardship. So, those are all the aspects when you're working with your financial advisor that it is important for you to consider when doing an overall vision for your life. So, according to research done by Dr. Gabriel Gilbert of Harvard University, people are not very good. We are not very good at predicting who we will be in the future. The reason is simple. It is far easier for us to remember the past than to imagine our future, right? So Professor Gilbert has done research on how human beings navigate the complexities of time and social life. He has done work on how people can predict the emotional consequences of future events, when and how people sacrifice for the future, and other topics in judgment and decision maker. One of my mentors, Dr. Benjamin Hardy, an organizational psychologist and New York best-selling author, Willpower Doesn't Work and Personality Isn't Permanent, encourages people to look at their present and future selves as two different people. Your likelihood of making better decisions here will improve over time, right? That makes total sense. So the decisions that we make now are going to get better and better as we gain more experience over time, and as we are in alignment with the things that we want to accomplish in the future. The only way to create confidence is by pursuing what you have never done before. So, following Dr. Ben Hardy's advice, when you're preparing your financial plan, envision the successful person you want to be, your future self, and plan accordingly. Another mentor of mine, Dan Sullivan, founder of Strategic Coach, said, personal confidence comes from making progress towards goals that are bigger than your present capabilities. I'll repeat, personal confidence comes from making progress towards goals that are bigger than your present capabilities. So if you want to have financial freedom, you must create a financial plan and anticipate what is to come and how you can achieve your overall financial objectives. So let's start by imagining who you want to be, let's say 3 to 5 years from now. What is your vision for the future? You cannot achieve financial freedom without knowing your starting point and your destination. So I ask you again, what impact will achieving financial freedom will have in your life? Start working on achieving financial freedom by making a list of all your monthly obligations, such as your credit card payments, mortgage loans, any lease or car payments, and any other debt that you might have assumed. For instance, if you have guaranteed a loan for your son or your daughter, I mean, those are potential obligations, right? Because you have guaranteed a particular loan. A great many people purchase a home and they trust that the home will increase in value after more than, let's say, 5 to 7 years. There is no assurance, of course. However, home loans have often, or certainly at this point in time, low financing costs when contrasted, for instance, with credit cards, right? At this time of this podcast, which is around October 2021, it is still possible in the United States to obtain a mortgage loan under 3.5% per annum. 3.5% per annum for a 30-year term loan is actually, very good, right? I consider that to be a favorable rate. However, currently there are rumors of inflation and the stock market continues to be volatile. So therefore, right now is also a good time to adjust your portfolio accordingly based on your risk tolerance and your time horizon. So remember to do that. When creating a financial plan, you should make a list of every one of your assets, including your bank accounts, your stocks, any bonds that you may own, any retirement funds. Also consider your income. What is your salary? Do you have any stock dividends, right? So to experience financial freedom, you are going to need to look at money as a tool to help you achieve your life goals, your dreams. They're going to fuel your energy and live a stress-free lifestyle that you can enjoy. So use money as a tool to enable you to enjoy life in the now and in the future. It is important to write down your short, your intermediate, and your long-term financial life goals. Question: why do you want to achieve financial freedom? Are you planning to pay off any college debt? Save money for a wedding? Traveling? Are now planning to do retirement? You're planning to start working and saving towards retirement? You must write down your specific and obtainable financial goals that you could measure over time, over a time frame. For instance, you may want to pay off, if you're a younger person and you have, let's say, a student debt, you may want to pay off that student debt loan, right? Or if you're thinking about, getting married, you might want to start saving for a memorable wedding. Or if you like to travel, right, you need to have a budget for traveling. It'd be fun to travel around the world and explore and learn new things and new cultures, new places. Or if you want to have a retirement account. So your goals, of course, vary over time depending on where you are in this stage of your life. Saving money consistently is important. It is also important to track your monthly spending. It is critical that you pay yourself first, meaning that you set aside a specific amount of money on a monthly basis. Achieving financial freedom enables you to enjoy life's precious moments with family and friends. According to Dr. Gordon Livingston, humans need three things to be happy: something to do, someone to love, and something to look forward to. If you do not have something to look forward to, with which you are exerting conscious and daily effort to create, then happiness becomes a little more elusive, right? So remember, where there is no vision, people will perish, the Bible says. At the point when you make a new vision for your life, you quickly start to see through the viewpoint of that new vision. Therefore, get very clear on what you want, let's say 3 to 5 years from now, right? Clarity is very important because based on your clarity, you will create actions to help you accomplish your goals. So again, I ask you, what does your life look like? What do you look like? What does your environment look like? Who are the main people in your life? What is the overall experience you're having? What does your typical day look like? How much money are you making? What is important to you? All those questions are important, right? When making and creating your financial plan. When you have created the future vision of yourself, share it with your family and friends and become responsible for achieving your life vision. Hearing yourself say it will cause you to believe even more. Your thoughts should become words. Words should become courageous actions. Actions become habits, and habits, your personality and your destiny. When you begin making powerful decisions in your life, then you enable, you prioritize, and you determine and you accomplish the desired outcome. According to one of my mentors, Don Sullivan, the founder of Strategic Coach, there are 4 steps to create a breakthrough results, right? This is what we want, breakthrough results in our financial plan. Dan Sullivan calls this process is a formula that basically consists of commitment, courage, confidence, and capability. So, commitment. If you want to achieve financial well-being, you must be committed and start today. I encourage you to take a leap of faith and to start your road to your financial freedom now. So what about courage? Most individuals appreciate mental fortitude in others, yet don't care to experience it themselves. When it comes to achieving financial freedom, you must have the courage to plan and to commit based on your vision and in your desired lifestyle. What about confidence? Life is uncertain, right? However, you must have the courage to dream big and to create big opportunities for yourself, even if you don't have all the answers at that particular moment in time. So, confidence is very important to propel you to achieve your goals. And finally, capability. Capability. Now you have an opportunity to create your financial plan that will protect your current financial situation to a whole new level. Believing that you can achieve financial freedom is the first step. Ask yourself a transformational question. What if there are no barriers and I could achieve anything? How big would you dream? What would achieving financial freedom look like, feel like to you? In summary, once you see that you can accomplish the quality of life that you created in your life vision, then you must start believing that you can achieve it. With the right state of mind, desire, and determination, you will start creating a comprehensive financial plan and applying investment strategies that will allow you to achieve your overall investment objectives. As time passes and your financial needs change, and you will know how best to select the investments and estate planning tools that are appropriate for you at each stage in your life. In closing, I would like to thank you for tuning in the Financial Legacy Podcast. Here with me, Maria Ellis. To learn more about how to work with me, go to financiallegacy.life. Here, the Financial Legacy Podcast, we're changing lives one person at a time to help you create and enjoy your financial success. Connect with us at financiallegacy.life for your complimentary consultation. Thank you. Namaste.
In providing answers, neither Maria Ellis nor the Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers are acting as certified financial planners, advisors, certified financial analysts, CPAs, economists, accountants, or lawyers. Neither Maria Ellis or the Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers make any recommendations as to any specific securities or investments. All content is for informational and general purposes only and does not constitute as financial or legal advice. You should consult your own tax, legal, and financial advisors regarding your particular situation. Neither Maria Ellis nor Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers accept any responsibility for any loss that may arise from accessing or reliance from any information in this podcast. And to the extent permitted by law, we exclude all liabilities for any loss or damages derived directly or indirectly arising from the use of the information.